Welcome to CrashRacer. Today we're playing Wreckfest and we're going to do some online racing. First race today then is going to be at the Eagles Peak Motor Park. 6 laps around here, 13 of us in this race. All going to be pretty much right-handers around this course, racing around in the clockwise direction. And I'm going to do 4 online races today, and they're all going to be B-class races. And as you can see, I'm using the Rammer RS with my taxi livery for this one. I don't use the Rammer RS too much. It's actually a pretty good car though, pretty solid all-rounder. It's the way I've got it tuned up, it's pretty strong, but it is still reasonably quick. Not the quickest, reasonably good handling, and it's a nice low centre of gravity car as well, so it's not going to topple over too easy. Oh, that one's gone wide. We are up into 3rd place now. It looks like there's a couple of Razors and a Raiden as well. That Raiden's gone wide actually, so I'm guessing I might have trouble keeping pace with these cars at the front, but we'll see how we get on. We're doing alright so far. 2nd place as we cross the line. Yeah, Raiden sent it up the inside, thought they would, but we've managed to at least control it. Can we get a good run up the inside? Yeah, we're back up the inside here, but again we're drifting wide, so they might sneak back up the inside here as we cut in maybe. No, we're okay. Oh, I just saw the shadow behind us. Can we keep hold of this car in front, or are they going to pull off into the distance though? That's the question. Oh, nice and tight over there. Just run over those tyres that on the edge. Same here as well. You just got to be a bit careful there. Can come a cropper doing that. Like I say, the Rammer is not overly prone to tipping over, but still, if you get your inside wheels over those tyres, it can flip you up. Okay, start of lap 3. We're still about a similar distance behind, and we've got 2 chasing cars right behind us. That's a Razor right behind, and is that the Raiden still there? Was that a different guy? Oh, leader nearly got taken out there on the crossover, but they are through safely. And I've got 2 cars. Oh, it's a Starbeast, I think. Starbeast and a Razor now overtaking me, so we're back to 4th. 5th not too far behind, a couple of seconds back. The Starbeast has gone down the outside of the ramp, and it looked to me like they didn't make it. It's as we know, it is quicker going down the side of those ramps, but it is dangerous, so I never go down the side of those ones. These ramps here are easier, and I quite often do go down the side of them, especially racing in the reverse direction. You can save a bit of time. Or 2nd place just sailed over. Oh, and they've gone sideways. I just pushed them wide. Couldn't really do much about it, but they were sideways anyway, so they'd had it. So yeah, I just needed to get past without slowing myself down too much. Okay, start of lap 4 then. I think we're slowly losing ground slightly on the leader, but not by much. There's not much in it. A couple of cars here on the crossover, but we are through clean. We've now got 2 seconds back to 3rd place. Again, they're all clear on the crossover. Yeah, I did wonder, yeah, the leader's been taken out. I saw the on the map, as I was looking on the map to see if the crossover was clear, I saw 2 cars coming across at the same time the leader was going across, and they have taken them out. Oh, big hit on the inside there. That one has just sent it and whacked themselves into 1st place. Can we return the favour on this corner? Yeah, not quite as vicious as theirs, but we've shoved our way back up into the lead, at least for now. The leader, as was, is still there. Back marker here in the way. Don't get him away. Just about managed to sneak round the back. They're still on my inside though, so I'm going to have to watch here. Can I pull in front? No, I'm going to pull back and hopefully overtake them on the inside here. 2nd place right behind as well, and looks like they've got past that back marker as well. Clear on the crossover this time. Okay, so we've got 2nd place right behind us, 3rd place fairly close behind as well. 4th is has dropped back quite a way, so it's 2nd and 3rd we've got to watch right behind us. Couple of back markers here possibly going to be on this crossover. Can we get in front? Yes, that might hold up the other 2 possibly. It looks like they got to the crossover about the same time. Looking at the times though, No, they are both through and right behind me again. Whoa, that's a close one. Just got caught on the back end and so lucky not to get spun around there. Second and third side by side, still chasing me down as we come round this corner onto the straight for the end of the 5th lap. Still neck and neck between second and third. Start of the last lap. I think we're clear enough that neither of them can send it up the inside with any luck here. Oh, in saying that, that must have been a massive cut of the corner. Fortunately it's not worked and they are back level again. In saying that, well, they were level again right behind me. They just both seem to have suddenly dropped back about a similar distance. They're now about 8-9 seconds behind, both of them. So they've obviously had some sort of coming together and they are both way back, and that has given me a massive lead now, and I've only got half a lap to go to the end of the race. If I can just keep this going and bring it round now, just got to watch out for, again, crossovers, back markers in the way. Nothing really in front. There's a back marker, but they're quite a way ahead, just going over the ramp now. That car is going to be out of the way, is it? Yeah, out of the way on the crossover. So we should be through here, unless there's anything coming back the wrong direction on here, which it doesn't look as if there is. That was a bit of an unexpected win. There was a couple of quicker cars there that I thought we were going to have trouble beating, but first place. 59.6 second lap for us, not the fastest. One of the cars was, yeah, a couple of seconds quicker than that, but yeah, it was a good win there. Okay, for today's second online race, we're going to be at the Motor City circuit. I've switched to using the Starbeast SS for this one, probably my favourite all-round B-class vehicle that I use. Let's see how we get on. Just got to be careful through these chicanes to start with. 5 wide doesn't really work through the chicanes normally. Let's see if we can just push our way through. Oh, massive frame rate lag there, and we are facing the wrong way and up on 2 wheels. That is not the best of starts. Incredibly, we're not in last place, but we are in 12th out of 13th. Okay, we've got a bit of catching up to do now. There's only 3 laps around here. Incredibly, the leader is only about 4 seconds ahead still. I mean, we've got a lot of cars between ourselves and the leader, but oh, there's a lot gone wide there, as is normally the case. You'll normally get someone send it in fast there and skittle out 2 or 3 cars, and that looks like what's happened. Oh, that one's gone sideways as well. That's another place. So we're up into 6th already after after about as bad a start as you can possibly get. Facing the wrong way and up on 2 wheels, I think has got a class as quite a bad start. But up into 6th place, and this is really the back of the front pack now. There's the leader right in the distance. We've got a bit of a run here. Obviously that's going to put us in a very dangerous position coming into this tight corner here where we've got to brake. We are going to brace ourselves here to be hit. There's a couple of cars gone wide, so we might be able to make a place or two. Yeah, they've come blasting through, which is fair enough. We've gained 1 place and we've got the run down the straight. If we can get past them clean. Need to take this chicane fairly quick to keep ourselves out of trouble, but don't want to take it too fast and mess up like that car has there. Big spin there, and we are up into 3rd place. There's 2nd, and there's the leader just going around the corner as well. Looks like a rammer right ahead of us. Can't see what the leader is in. 3rd place, couple of seconds back still. Hopefully, yeah, we're extending the lead slightly back to 4th place, sorry, and we are out of danger's way. Almost turned in too early, but better that than turning too late like the 2nd place car did. Okay, I'm going to take it easy here. I'm going to hold them out on the outside. I could have gone in slightly quicker there, but if I had, that would have left myself open to be taken out in the corner, so I just rather had slowed down there, got ourselves level with the other car so that they couldn't take us out, and they had to drive the long way around the corner. Okay, up behind the leader then. We've got a bit of catching up to do though, still 2 or 3 seconds behind as we come down this straight. 3rd place is already a couple of seconds behind, so we should be safe again as we come around this tight right hand corner. Final corner of the lap. Okay, final lap then, and we are about 3 seconds behind, something like that, as we come across the line, so a bit of work to do, but all in all quite a good recovery drive so far if we think where we were at the start of this race. Oh, that's a nice fast corner. That has just chunked off a second or a second and a half of time there, just on that one corner. 6 seconds back to third place now, so should have secured second as long as we don't make any silly mistakes. They've gone wide. They've gone wide and hit the barrier, which again has allowed me to pull right up behind. Only half a second behind now then as we come around this right hand corner. Now we've got a left, right, left coming up. Maybe that's a chance to overtake. If not, it's going to have to be on that last right hand corner. Can I get around the outside? Yeah, they're holding it tight on the inside. Good move. Oh, I can cut back underneath here, can I? Can I get myself round there before this last corner? But I've got to take this quick so I don't get taken out. Nice and quick round there, and they've immediately dropped back, so I am guessing they took that last corner really quick, perhaps trying to take me out. They might have been better trying to take that clean and set themselves up to take me out on this corner here. Got a much more chance, I would have thought, but I think oh, it's a back marker. Whoa, out the way. I think they might have been missing a wheel, so fortunately they weren't totally manoeuvrable and we managed to dodge past. Through for a win then, a really good recovery drive there. Yeah, I'm happy with that first place and a best lap time as well. Some pretty close lap times between the other cars though. Third online race today is going to be at the Furwood Motor Centre. 4 laps around here, 16 of us in this one. Oh, slow start right in front of me. So often the case that either a car will either not move at all because the player's away, or sometimes they'll just start slow, either because maybe they've got a bit of lag, or sometimes I think some people just take it a little bit easy off the line in these races. It quite often is a good move to let some of the cars ahead have a big crash on the first corners and then just sail up the inside if possible. We are in and amongst the pack here. We've gone slightly wide here, but not as wide as those 4 cars outside us. Just need to sneak past if we can without getting spun. Or can I back off here? Yeah, just backed off those 2 and tried to undercut, but now we're on the outside for this corner. I'm going to have to brake again. I want to hold this tight if possible. Yeah, that's worked better. Unfortunately, I just caught the curb as I was trying to sneak back on. Oh, that was lucky. Missed that spinner. Damn, just hit the back of that one as well. Okay, whoa. Back out of that, nearly spun that car. I don't mind spinning cars, but that was just going to spin straight in front of me and would have slowed me up. We've actually got a nice gap behind us now, so we can concentrate on trying to get past these 2 cars who are having a really good battle. Sneak up the inside again if we can. That's past one of them. We've gone slightly sideways though, so they're still there. Lost a bit of momentum, but we are still right behind this 3rd place. Let's take it nice and quick through here. Oh, bit of a tap from behind. Hopefully that means they might have dropped back slightly for this corner. Again, can't find a way past at the moment. Lead 2 not too far ahead. By the look of it, they're having a great battle themselves. I'm up the inside here. Just got to hold my position, make that other one go all the way around the outside. We can keep the speed, even though I've gone slightly wide there. And we are through, up into 3rd place. Right, can we do anything about catching these lead 2? We've got about a lap and a half left to do that. Quite a long lap around here, and most of the rest of the pack seem to be keeping pretty good pace, so we might not come into any back markers. Just got to watch out in case we do though. Possibly gaining on these 2 slightly. Looks like they're having a great battle. We've got a great view of the race they're having. They are nip and tuck all the way by the look of it, and obviously always a chance when you're racing that close that they could take each other out. Definitely gaining slowly, I'd say. Still side by side up there. They are racing really hard, but really well as well, not to take each other out. You guess as we're on the last lap and toward the end of the last lap, last few corners, one of them might have a go at taking the other one out if possible. So as I say, there might still be a chance for us here. Oh damn, fortunately I got that line a bit wrong. There's a back marker just ahead as well. That might come into play, and saying that we've only got a couple of corners left. I'm not going to be close enough, I think that mistake going wide probably didn't help. Definitely been closing. Back marker is getting in the way, I think. I don't know if that affected the result, but we are all across. and we are across for a third place. Really enjoyed that race. That was a good one. 45.9 second lap. Actually, we got the best lap. Didn't think we would have. I thought it would have been one of the other two. Pretty close lap times by a number of different cars there. Okay, fourth and final challenge today is at the Rattlesnake Race Park. I've switched to use the rocket in this one. I like to try and use different cars rather than keep using the same cars for every race. 6 laps around here. Let's see how we go in this car. Again, it's another pretty good all-rounder, I'd say. I've got it tuned up nicely for B class, and there's a lot of cars gone wide here. Tell you what, if we can sneak up here, just get our back end out of the way, we're up into a really early second place. I'm going to try and switch back to the left-hand path here to avoid the ramp. Oh, just got clipped on the back end, could have got spun, got a bit lucky there. Let's take it in fast here around this one. We can take this wide because then you cut in, and those two have just taken each other out. They've spun each other around and left us in first place. Okay, let's see if we can manage to hold this for the rest of the race. We've got quite a few cars chasing us down. Yeah, Rocket is this is just like the standard Rocket. I was going to say one of the first cars. It might even be. Is it the first car you start off with on career mode in Wreckfest? But it's a good all-rounder. It's not outstanding at anything, but it's good handling. It's well planted on the ground. It's got reasonable speed. And I've gone into there way too quick. I've got to remember that for the next one. There's that little bump just before the corner, and obviously different cars, depending how the suspension's set up and depending how fast they're going, they can hit that bump and then come into the corner at different times, if you like. So it looks to me like that was going flat out into that one, and then I was going to just hit the brakes, but it looks like that's not going to work in the Rocket, so I'm going to have to ease off, probably brake a little bit earlier this time round. We'll give that a go, see if that works any better. Still got 2 cars battling away behind us in second and third, sorry. Let's have a look where they are as we come down here. Yeah, there they are. 2-3 seconds behind, something like that. Right, here's this bump coming up here, so I'm just going to ease off and brake just slightly. Now brake hard for the corner. Yeah, that's much better. If anything, that was still slightly too quick, but a much better line than the previous lap at least. Can't see any back markers coming up as yet, but this is a 6-lap race, so we're almost certainly going to be meeting back markers at some point. Yeah, there's a couple of cars over there to the left going up the hill towards the ramp, so we're likely, I would have thought, to catch them within another lap or two. Second and third still there battling away with each other. They don't seem to be gaining though, I don't think. I think I seem to be holding the gap at least. Back marker just coming out of ghost mode there. Got to watch them as we come down here. We have definitely pulled out slightly more from second and third. Don't want to get damn right in our way. Let's just take it easy over this jump. Again, get a good line through this corner. Yeah, they've gone wide, so we are through. No more back markers immediately in front. Looks like second has broken away from third place, probably for the first time. They've been nip and tuck the whole race, but looking at the times, they have just pulled slightly ahead now. Be interesting to see if they're able to catch up with me now. Now they're not battling with the other car so much. In saying that, just looking back there, it looks like they're neck and neck again. So briefly, second place managed to pull away, but yeah, they're battling with each other again. Oh, nearly took that too tight. That was the perfect way to take that corner there, but another. If I'd have turned in just slightly quicker, the front end would have dug into the inside. Probably don't want to take it quite so tight next time. Another car coming out of ghost mode. Ooh, just managed to, I was going to say just managed to avoid it. I don't think I did. Fortunately, they span out my way, and I think they were possibly still in ghost mode as I went past as well. Looked like they were possibly about to start going around the wrong way, so we might have to watch out for that. Gap back to second and third now, about 5 seconds maybe, something like that. 4 or 5 seconds. couple of back markers already going down the finish straight, so we might be catching up with them on the last lap as well. Okay, over we come then for the start of the last lap, and we are about, yeah, we're about 5 seconds ahead of second place, and as I say, we haven't really had any problem holding them, so as long as we have an average lap, we should be good for a win here. We've just got to not make any silly mistakes, watch out for back markers, watch out maybe for anyone coming around the wrong way, and this should be another win with any luck. I've really enjoyed these online races today. Great racing in B class, and as I say, yeah, I always like to try and mix it up a little bit, not use the same car for every race. Obviously I've got my favourites, but yeah, it's always good fun to mix them up, and obviously without doubt there are certain cars that are more suited to certain tracks, depending on if it's a track where you need lots of speed, or if it's a technical twisty track, or if it's a dirt track. Or there's a back marker going the wrong way there, but they're not bothering us at all, and we are through for a win. 55.866 lap time for us. Then second place actually was a little bit quicker, but they were never really going to gain, I don't think. Well, that's the end of this online racing video. I hope you've enjoyed it, and see you soon.